Hi, these comments are for AY. I am Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. Thank you for completing. It looks like an integrated speaking practice test. Let's see what you said in the email here. You said, please listen to evaluate, score, and provide feedback on my integrated speaking practice. This is TPO number 14, question 2. So it looks like you're doing your TPO practice from that Chinese website. I think I have a link to this one over at my blog at Better TOEFL Scores. So this is integrated speaking practice. The man expresses his opinion about the proposal in the newsletter, briefly summarize the proposal, then state her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion. It's kind of we're changing with man woman here. Looks like maybe that's what you're trying to say there, right? Okay, let's get the rubrics here. This is for integrated speaking. I got it. And here we go.
The student's letter proposes to change the university policy which prohibits to eat in the classroom.
Which prohibits what? Let me go back to what you just said.
Proposes to change the university policy which prohibits to eat in the classroom.
Prohibits for it. Now, you're missing something there. You're not giving me the full explanation.
The boy in the conversation disagrees with this absurd idea. He argues that if
I would say with this idea that she thinks is absurd, because this is not what you're not trying to say the idea is absurd. You're saying that the woman believes that this is an absurd idea. So you probably want to clarify that a little bit more by an additional voice marker.
everybody has have the opportunity to eat in the classroom,
Everybody has.
so it will generate a lot of disturbance and anyone can be focused on the lesson. The second reason why he
No, there's something not quite right there I'm not getting.
disagrees, it's because the last lesson can't be used as an enjoyed time. It's necessary to have a whole review of the course before the last exam. So he maintains his position contrary to this absurd idea because he wants to be concentrate in.
You might say, calling this an absurd idea, the woman disagrees with.
In the academic topic.
Okay, so my first guess is you're probably between 2 and 2.5. I'm going to say maybe 16 to 17 points out of 30. Let me listen to it one more time. I think that's probably
the student's letter proposes to change the university policy which prohibits to eat in the classroom. The boy in the conversation disagrees with this absurd idea. He argues that if everybody has have the opportunity to eat in the classroom, so it will generate a lot of disturbance and anyone can be focused on the lesson. The second reason why he disagrees, it's because the last lesson can't be used as an enjoyed time. It's necessary to have a whole review of the course before the last exam. So he maintains his position contrary to this absurd idea because he wants to be concentrate in the academic topic.
Okay, so if I look at the rubric here, I mean, let's take a look at it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I don't think the 3 or the 4 is going to work here. But the 2 I think fits you perfectly here. Speech is clear at times, though it exhibits problems with pronunciation, intonation, or pacing. Speech may not be sustained at a consistent level throughout. Yes, especially this. It means that you can't put together complete sentences with good pacing. Your speech breaks down. It pauses, it stops, and then it starts up again. Okay, so I think with language use, you're limited in the range and control of vocabulary and grammar. This results in limited or vague expression. I think this is exactly what's going on here. Automaticity of expression may only be evident at the phrasal level, which means you have, two or three words that you put together. They seem to work okay sometimes, but you're not automatic and not natural in the complete sentences that you're speaking. So I think that's a problem. I think that these limitations prevented you from explaining the idea here. It says typically ideas expressed may not be well connected or cohesive, so familiarity with the stimulus is necessary to follow what is being discussed. It means without having access to the reading passage and then the listening passage that contains a woman's opinion, if I don't have that information, I have a lot of trouble understanding what you're saying here. So I think that my score is accurate. I'm going to score you at 16 to 17 points out of 30 on this one. So what this tells me, when it comes to you, AY, is you don't have the basic, you still have the basic English that you need to get in order to perform well on the speaking and the writing sections of the test. So keep working in the three basic or fundamental areas of my course, namely vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. I think those three areas are really, really important for you right now. And then once you advance your skills in those areas and you get really comfortable in those three areas, then I think the reading, listening, speaking, and writing will be much easier for you.